Yo, what up, squad? All right, so it looks like, man, the brand new Nintendo Switch 2 will have two different price tiers. This is what they're talking about in the rumor streets. Some of y'all may like it, and some of y'all may not. Let's go ahead and discuss. Now, let's jump right into it, man. No fluff or anything like that. Now, according to Game and Bible, there will be two different price tier options when it comes to picking up and buying your brand new Nintendo Switch 2. Now, the first price point is going to be at a $450 price tier, and then the second tier is going to be at, wait for it, $500. I know. Don't go crazy in the comments yet. Just hold on for a second, all right? I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, CKid, what does each price tier offer at those prices? All right, let's talk about it. Now, with the $450 price tier, this will mean that you will be getting the base tier option. And then with the $500 price tier, this means that you guys will be getting the Mario Kart 9 bundle with the base tier and possibly a little bit extra. Now, first thing, let's go ahead and start off with this $450 price tier when it comes to the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, this tier here is rumored to just be the base tier option. Now, I'm assuming that at a $450 price point, this better be getting the OLED display at that price point, because I'm just saying, if it's anything other than that, it's going back to the store, all right? Now, along with, we should be also getting about 128 gigabytes of internal storage, doubling this from what we actually are getting on the Switch OLED model, which was only 64 gigabytes at the time. Now, I know it says that it is base tier, but I'm just really hoping, man, that they did not segment out that $450 price option, that it was only going to be getting an LCD display, because I feel like even at a base tier of $450 price tier, LCD, y'all, should be nowhere near this console, like at all. Like, I'm talking about, I don't want to hear about it. I don't even want to see it around a Nintendo Switch, all right? Let's go ahead and move on to this $500 price option. Now, for this one, I feel like it could be a possibility that this will be the sole OLED display model. Now, to be fair, none of this, y'all, is confirmed by Nintendo. I just want to throw that out there. But with the OLED display, we are getting the new Mario Kart 9 that will be bundle with the $500 price tier option, which I still kind of feel the way about this, man, being that the Mario Kart 9 being a launch title for the Switch 2. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I love Mario Kart, all right? I've owned every single one of them, but to have Mario Kart 9 as the console launch game, to me, it just don't sit right, especially when we had a legendary game like Zelda Breath of the Wild for the OG system. So for me, I'm like, if we're going to be going for a new release, new console, why not just go for a big title like we had with that one? Or better yet, just give us another Zelda title to just rinse and repeat. But the funny part is, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I'm still kind of looking forward to Mario Kart 9, all right? Just not as a launch title, all right? Now, the other thing here I do believe is the possibility that we will be getting with this $500 price tier is more internal storage. Now, in my opinion, I feel like we could honestly see a double from the 128 and possibly giving us 256 gigabyte option with this $500 price tier. Now, to me, this would make the most sense, as typically storage is most likely the reason for an incremental price difference like this. Now, this is why I pray and I hope, y'all, that both of these options, regardless of the price point, will still give us an OLED display, and that it is not segregated based on the different price tiers as a way for Nintendo to just push us up to that $500 price option. Because let's be honest, man, if the only difference is $50 between having an LCD display or an OLED display, this would no doubt push everybody to what Nintendo would actually really want to sell the console for, which I believe is the $500 price tag, disguising it with making you honestly feel like, well, for $50 more, I'm gonna be getting more storage, I'm gonna be getting a better display, and I'm gonna be getting a new game all for just $50 more. I can't lie, from a marketing perspective, as far as upscaling, it would actually be a genius move, way to actually sell the console for $500 while also saying that Mario Kart 9 sold X amount of million copies at launch. But from a consumer perspective and a game enthusiast perspective, I really don't know how I necessarily feel about them potentially going that route in a way to increase the price of them by $150 from the Switch OLED model and even $200 from the OG Switch model. But y'all let me know, man, how are you guys feeling about having multiple price tiers when it comes to the brand new Nintendo Switch 2? Or would you guys actually just prefer it be just one price point and then just leave it at there? Now, in my opinion, listen, y'all, I'm all for multiple price tiers because we saw it with Xbox, we saw it with PlayStation. But at the same time, It has to make sense. But let me know, man, how are you guys feeling about it down in the comment section below? Are you guys excited for this new Switch 2? Or do you guys actually plan on keeping your OG Switch, your Switch OLED, or your Switch Lite? See y'all in the comments, man. Thanks again for watching. And I'll keep you guys updated as more news come out around this new Switch 2 leading up to that April 2nd date. Happy gaming, squad. We out.